Got muscle though. Okay. It's good to know. I didn't want to back that shit up, but they did it for me anyway. I may need to break out the Vita to see if I can transfer my save file over. Wow, that's not right. Let's fit that shit to screen. There we go. That's fine. We gotta be signed in. Well, I kind of do want to sign in. Oh, ignore that. So, oh yeah, let's swap it over. Let's see, Metal Gear. Gear. Solid. Peace Walker. Come on, I know they got a better thing than that. Alright. Peace walking, people. So I'm just going to see these on real quick. Get the queue. So you see, Metal Gear Solid 3, Big Boss story. Takes place 1964. You get to see how he becomes Big Boss. My camera's tilted. I hate where shorts get twisted. It is not. It's probably not going to be a long stream. Just get introduced. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, 1974. The Peace Walker incident. And Metal Gear Solid 2, that takes place after Metal Gear Solid. You're back Solid Snake / Raiden, 2007-2009. Big jump. And Peace Walk 5 is going to take place in the 80s, I believe. Alright, let's hop in and see what we can do. Now, I haven't had a chance to set this up yet, so it might be a little messed up. That's why we drink. It's good to know. What was that? Configuring system data. So we are starting off fresh, which is kind of a mistake. So Metal Gear Peace Walker, like was a portable game made on PSP, ported over to HD collection. You can also get it digitally on the Vita. Best handheld around. But so this is built for bite-sized chunks, so you do small missions. But they also built this awesome base building portion of it, which is really cool. And that is going to carry over to 5. So we're watching this awesome just configuring system data. Konami, you bastard. Kojima Productions will never see that logo again. Yeah, sure. That's my screen. I'm actually going to see if it'll let me transfer over my save. I kind of doubt it. Delete. Transferring. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see if this will work. We're about to troubleshoot. Be right back. Got that Vita. It's worth it. It's a good collection. Just need to... Oh, actually, no. I can use my phone charger. I'm about to see if this actually works. So right now we're connecting the Vita. It's waiting. Probably a better way to do this. I could try to see if the PSP is working, but I gotta doubt it. Oh, there we go. It's kind of working. Could not connect to the PS3 system. You son of a bitch. Alright, let's see if we can transfer over the Vita software. If my Vita's still alive. I doubt it. This some bitch doesn't have a charge. Yeah. 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 Yeah, boy, we in business. Got the old PSP out. This is how you transfer data over. What year is it? Oh man, I got the dang like Advent children set up. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, USB mode. This thing will never be connected again. Alright. Yeah, why not? So long, sweet prince. Being the PSP. I'll never use you ever again.
Can't believe I had that thing on the ready.
Yeah. Alright. ahead and start up the first story mission. My mic got all skewed. Here we go. So did my camera. Whoops. Whoops. Starting it up. Probably should have started fresh. Decided not to. Why didn't no one tell me I had my damn TV turned up? Trying to be a responsible streamer. Okay, so this is after Metal Gear Solid 3. The cover-up for Metal Gear Solid 3. Now, we saw the beginning. Snake went on the Virtuous mission. Snake being Naked Snake being Jack. Not Solid. Solid comes later. So, went on that. Turns out the boss betrayed the United States. Gave Volgin to Davy Crockett. Volgin used that Davy Crockett to destroy a Soviet base, which ignited, like, you know, a little incident there. So he doesn't trust us, we gotta prove our loyalty. So they send Snake, Naked Snake, Big Boss, back into the fray. The only way for us to prove that we weren't part of it is to have him kill the boss after taking out the Cobra unit. So we take out a lot of Cobra unit members. Don't really matter who they are, they're in World War II, whatever. There's only two things you need to remember about the Cobra unit is the boss and the Sorrow. They were together. They did the nasty. And doing the nasty, they produced Ocelot. So the bosses, the woman in the first one, and the Sorrow, the dead guy, that's Ocelot's father. Blew your mind. Anyways, all this crap happens. I'm giving you the short version, by the way. The very short version.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us.
Going through this, you meet some characters like Eva, which you figure out was supposed to be a spy, acts like she's your contact. She's not. She's just like a triple agent. Anyways, you figure out about this thing called Philosopher's Legacy. A lot of money. Build stuff up. Every place has one. Volgin has the collection of it. Actually, no, Volgin has the collect thing. She orders try to collect that as well. So, we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the end, because what actually honestly happens in the middle doesn't matter.
Good. Look down.
It does, but it doesn't. A lot of things happen. But it don't matter. Here are the key points. You end up getting the Philosopher's Legacy, but you end up getting part of it. You do end up fighting the boss. The boss is dedicated to her mission. She was actually sent there to infiltrate the Final Legacy herself. And that's why she did what she did. She was actually working for the United States all along, but she goes into books as terrorist. You do have a final fight with the boss, where Snake has to kill her. After that, he assumes the title of Big Boss, which the United States government gives him. He didn't jive with that. They tried to present him with stuff. He didn't like what happened. He's kind of pissed off about the country and all that. By the way, you meet people called Sigget. Sigget ends up being the DARPA chief. We saw him die in Metal Gear Solid. So, turns out you end up getting the Legacy. America has her part. Turns out Eva got a part of it as well. They give that part in Chinese. And then, shit starts happening. Big Boss decided he wants to break off on his own. He wants to make a world where soldiers matter. So, that's what he's doing right now. That's why we're in Peace Walker. He's still sour about losing the boss and doing what he had to do. That was his mentor. They had a weird relationship. It wasn't sexy or anything. It was just respect. I have no idea if I accurately explained Metal Gear Solid 3 or if anybody followed that along. There you go. That's Metal Gear Solid 3 in a nutshell. Any questions? We probably should have done the tutorial, but we're going to play all the story missions.
Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running.
So by the way, this is where like, the controls start to get there. Like, you're never able to crouch and walk. That's new Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, so that's a big deal.
That's it! Next, I will explain how... Go!
I'm ready, boss.
So all these soldiers look up to him.
That is incorrect, boss!
He doesn't like the title of Big Boss, but he kind of grows into it. They said he's calling him Boss for now. He still likes his codename Snake, which he passes along to his son, Solid Snake.
Next,
But we'll figure out about that later.
the stun rod.
We'll figure out about that in
Hitting someone
5.
with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts.
Ocelot isn't Snake
Anyone on
either.
the receiving
Yes, he
end of
is.
That is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready
And
it,
I
press
guess
the
that's the
attack
other
button.
thing too.
You'll be
Ocelot
glad to know we're using
developed
Bot's
his
stun rod in this
infatuation
training session.
with Big
When your
Boss.
partner attacks, make him
It's not a
believe
sex thing,
it's the
too.
real deal.
But
Prepare
Ocelot has
yourself
like a
for
great
stun
deal of
rod
respect for
training.
Boss. He respects
Go.
what he's done.
I'm
He
ready,
respects
boss.
his skills. And by the way, he was also a triple agent as well, because he's actually working for the government while he's infiltrating the group.
Impressive.
But yeah,
boss.
he's definitely in Metal Gear
Now
Solid 3.
we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close
Snake Eater.
Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging
Shut
an
up.
enemy in battle at very close range.
Yeah,
It is
we're
a
gonna
quick and
skip that.
efficient way
We
of
don't need
eliminating
to
a
do that.
threat. There are various CQC.
So what Peace Walker's going to introduce you to is some of the characters you're going to see in Phantom Pain, being Kazrai Miller, Paz, Chico. David Hayter, so sorry, man.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph
true.
or die?
We don't do either.
He has his own ideology. Gotta respect that.
Here.
Ah, thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
Ain't no party like a Costa Rican party.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University.
By the way, you don't meet any of these characters in Peace, Snake Eater.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
So I can see, like, Big Boss now, he has he's a mercenary, pretty much.
Correct.
He's an army for hire.
Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas.
Sorry, I'm gonna adjust my mic
They're
real quick.
far
We're still gonna mess up the camera, too.
What's your government's take?
Slam that coffee
The
down.
authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba managed to
Cuba.
maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
By the way, very exciting time.
Constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces
IGN's been like debuting Mad Max, and I'm actually kind of excited about that game.
You and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you
Other
this.
base.
A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
The chopper for transport would be nice too.
Damn.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it.
We named some
You
calls.
seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No. We've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace.
Paz.
Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Played by Tara Strong.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me... Paz.
Not the best writing.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things.
So,
to her, but
Kojima's
somehow
weird.
She managed to
Because you can do zoom in, and can keep zooming in, and get to the undies for some reason.
She's Huerfana. Her mother died when she was small.
So technically, Paz is older than she looks. That's their excuse.
She hates war with a passion.
But
like
what are you
no
gonna do?
other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and
Yeah, it's
only
good.
purpose.
Well, it's good and it's bad. Except he doesn't do the voice anymore because they replaced him with Kiefer
Let
Sutherland.
them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know.
But
who
like,
you
I
are,
mean, Big Boss,
Boss.
he is a different character. I mean, I love David Hayter, and I wish they stayed with him. But I understand why they want to make a different voice. Odd part is they didn't do it for Japanese crowd. Like, it's still the same voice actor that's always been for Snake all the time. So that's where they kind of like, doesn't really add up. But yeah, I love it. I mean, I think Snake is David Hayter's. I mean, he's definitely add. Well, to the English-speaking fans, I guess. He definitely adds something to it, and it's kind of a shame that they didn't go with him. They decided to go with Kiefer Sutherland for whatever reason. Kiefer Sutherland, whatever. Granted, it's not bad. I'm getting used to it, especially because this thing. I don't know if this is a reason because they hired him, but again, like they're doing it for Japanese crowd too, so you can't imagine this. Like, but he's not gonna talk that much in the next one. There's gonna be things happening, but I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird having somebody else voice him. Granted, Big Boss is not the first time we hear Big Boss's voice before, too. I could give you a big spoiler, but you see Big Boss in the Solid series before.
Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then
That's not 3.
How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a
Eat the
coconut.
lime and the coconut.
Select equipment by
But
pressing
no, I mean, look, I know this looks kind of janky because it is PSP graphics. Try to uprest, but it controls really well, especially with twin sticks. I did a good job with the HD remake, or at least the control map remake.
rapid fire.
I just want to leave. Just let me leave.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence.
No.
A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapons. Once you ready the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When you
That's
think throwing
overkill for a gate door.
the attack bu- I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
By for her, they mean the boss. So I guess Snake and Metal Gear Solid 5 gets his mechanical arm from probably the same dude that made this other guy's mechanical arm.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us.
Do you like my
Give us a
sunglasses?
short plan. A place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
There you go, I don't have to spoil it. Yes, Big Boss was in the fourth one.
Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out...
I guess we're going to see that little rivalry between him and Zero and 5. At least I imagine we got to, because we haven't seen anything about it. We just hear about it at the end of 4.
That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no...
I didn't think there's that many cutscenes or long cutscenes in
God, this damn
Metal Gear
light.
Peace Walker, but there's like
Put on
3
some coffee,
hours
guys. It's time for a little
of cutscenes in here. I wasn't aware of that. Like, we were even streaming for 30 minutes. Granted, like, 10 of it is me trying to get my stuff transferred. So if you want to know how to transfer your PSP data over to PS3, there you go. Auto mail.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've
So
not
I'm
had
curious
much
where
use
Big
for it
Boss is going to
since.
get his prosthetic hand from, because we know he has one
It's quite an honor to
in
meet the
Phantom Pain.
legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. You stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the
Sorry,
point.
checking my work email. That's how we communicate. That's how I learn my what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, my phone died.
Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south.
Yeah, it was a good closer to it. Because this is the point when you think everything's going to end. Solid Snake's about to end his life.
The Americas into
Boss walks into the scene,
America
and then
could
Foxdie gets him. Of all things, fucking Foxdie.
its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value.
They really rode that one out.
On the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista.
Okay. Oh, it's cool. I mean, working close to home tomorrow. I like that. It's awesome.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely.
Oh god, I'm gonna work in a high school. These kids are taller than me. Like, I'm a short dude in stature.
Across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz.
By the way, Reaper, you can't hear everything well, like the cutscenes, my voice. Like, let me know if anything's overpowering.
Then drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
What about her? That was all just an act.
You mean her words about peace?
Trying to plug in my phone.
She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along.
Kind of interested in trophies for this.
With her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they
Oh, is this Sony branded? You know it is.
Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
Yeah, it is.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Shout out the Walkmans.
I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
That horse. The boss had a horse.
Now it gets interesting.
The all-new Ram ProMaster City shoulders the weight of the day.
Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal.
Funny part is, the Metal Gear Solid theme that you hear in 1 and use it prevalent in 2. Notice how you don't hear it anymore. Well, you hear a little bit in 3, then it's gone. Evidently, there was a legal battle.
What's it going to be?
Oh, it's important.
Loyalty to your country.
It's happened in 3.
To me. Your country or your mentor. Your mission or your beliefs.
I am loyal to myself.
Boss is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander. Fought
We'll get back to this in a minute.
side, and that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
My controller rumbled off my lap.
Well, what'll it be?
Take the job.
Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country. Then I suppose you won't need this.
No, give it to me.
Wait!
Blitz!
Snake? I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Spoilers. Paz is a bitch. In the spoilers. Anyways, like, yeah, there's a legal dispute, like, I forget who, but they claim that, they ripped off the theme. So, it got to a big legal battle. I think it got to the point, like, no one won or lost, but they decided, and it might have been Konami that decided, just cut it, don't use it anymore, we don't want to deal with it. So that's why you don't hear the, you know, dun, 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 anymore.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
Start talking.
Do you hear that? Hold on, I want to hear this one more time.
Start talking.
That's like the classic, like, chat sound from the original Metal Gear. From MSX. That's awesome.
Start talking.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Do I have my analyzer on? I don't. We don't have anything on. Okay. They didn't let us equip it yet.
The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your
I don't know
camo
where we're supposed to go.
Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Freeze.
Keep your eye on what's left of your life gauge on the left of the screen. To the right of that, you'll see your
Patting that ass, man.
Exhausting it will inhibit your actions. Your life gauge will recover with time. The sight gauge too. You'll recover faster crouching than standing up. Lying flat works even better.
Hey, we're heading in the right direction. But I can say, like, funny part is, Peace Walker, I think this is one of the better Metal Gear stories. To be honest. Which is funny. Kojima's, like, greatest Metal Gear story he put on a portable system.
Looks like you're inside the compound.
Just in case you didn't know who the game's by.
Tight. Stay sharp.
Just in case you didn't know who's written by.
We're under it.
See if I can pick this shot off. Nope. There we go.
Freeze.
I think we just lost our silencer. I ain't got no Fulton. I kind of forgot where to go. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is awesome. soundtrack, everything. I really like Metal Gear Solid 4. I really wanted to play it before PS5 came out, but honestly, just that game is so long. If you want to watch the cutscenes, which I do, so what's the point in playing it if you don't watch the cutscenes? You play it to re-experience the story.
Yes, sir, we broke him. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged.
I love the bosses in this.
Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
By the bosses, I mean, I just love what they've done with them. Not the best boss fights, but you'll see.
In the mountains. What's up there?
The voices are creepy and I love it. That. Peace Walker also got a good soundtrack.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear
Sorry,
me?
bouncing out.
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz,
So, drinking game. Every time you see Hideo Kojima's name, take a shot.
Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
Don't do that from Metal Gear Solid 5, though. It won't be much of a drinking game.
and whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Guess you know who's directed by. It's Hideo Kojima. I keep, like, upsetting my camera. I have it set up really weird. That's why it's like that. By the way, are y'all liking the camera? Let me know. I just started doing it. Not for any particular reason. I could have done that with this.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes.
Alright, this is all just fluff. Yeah, it's fluff. Yeah, I love the cutscenes of 4. So they're gonna bust into like what I'm doing right now later. Actually, I might try to capture a helicopter real quick because I want one. So in Mother Base, like you get to build your base up. By the way, this is gonna be also in Peace Walker as well. That's why I'm excited. Sorry, not Peace Walker. Phantom Pain. This whole aspect of building up your base, recruiting, it's just awesome. So I'm like already well into developing my base. Yeah, we need to see that. We just need to see how they did. Oh, sick. Not dead though. They're not. That's good. Nah. Cool. Got one leveled up. Oh, we got a guy died. Alright, just gonna move on to the next mission. I can't believe they didn't update that for the Vita. That sucks. Oh, Oh, thanks, man. I'm gonna try to use it more often. I figured it'd get a little more personal. Just wait till the days like I get sick and I got like snot running down my nose and I just can't help it. Alright, we're gonna continue. We'll do another mission. Let's see, R&D. Hold on, I gotta shrink the screen a little bit. Just realized that. It's not what I needed. Maybe that is what I need. Excuse me. No, we'll see if we can fix that later. So we're going to do mostly just the main stuff. You know, I do want to do some side ops because I need to get me a thing. Alright, so let's do that next, I think. We're going to have to kind of keep track of what I'm doing. So you can get a lot of backstory by listening to the tapes. It's pretty awesome.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's
Oh, the Shagohod for 3? Dude, I love Rex. I really like Rex. Rex is one of my favorites.
Source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
Oh, by the way, let me show you something awesome on Peace Walker real quick.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you.
But yeah, I think Rex is my favorite. Shagohod was neat, though.
Costa Rica. The geography,
Ray was just a little
the
too
climate,
much.
the
When I see Ray, I just want to go play Zone to Enders.
I know about its history and laws, too. We learned it all in school.
Which, by the way, I love there's a Jet Duty Zone to Enders statues in Brandon's office on 3.
What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our
Alright, we need to hear all this shit. We're gonna go through all that in a minute. So, cool thing about this is while you're building your base, you get to do something else. You get to build your own Metal Gear. So right now I'm still gathering parts. So I got the legs at the moment. You can paint them and stuff like that. I believe the code name is going to be Metal Gear Zeke. You remember that, right? Zeke does appear. I believe that's the first Metal Gear name. Nope, Zeka's purely in Peace Walker. Okay, for some reason I thought that was the 1 and 2. Could be wrong though. Oh yeah, Zeke's replaced by the TX-55 Metal Gear. That's the one you see in Outer Heaven on the actual MSX Metal Gear game. Oh, the cool thing too, you can use like soldiers that you picked up, but we're just gonna use some Snake. I guess I could use the soldiers. I do need to build them up. Why do I have a rocket launcher?
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there.
Oh, I am not set up for a sneaking mission. Whoops.
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button.
Yes, that's the ambulance box.
You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Start talking. Start talking.
Let's see if he's even worth picking up. See, not bad. Let's take him with us. And this is how you recruit soldiers. Shit.
We found the enemy. Send backup.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
D, fuck you. You barely passed. Are you worth saving, soldier? Nope. You can die.
The enemy's here.
So I'm going loud and proud. I didn't mean to do this. I am not set up for this mission. But again, I guess I could sneak around and try to do this at S rank. A little too late for that. I gotta reset up this loadout. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it'd do. Now you get to build your Metal Gear, but you can't exactly like use it. You send it off on Outer Ops, which is just like, you know, like kind of like a little meta game. You can see a damn thing.
The enemy's here.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to grab him.
We found the enemy. Send backup.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
I ain't care. I'm gonna straight through bullets. We're not doing well.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
Yeah, screw it. Let's go loud. We're already loud. We already screwed up. We're not equipped for this. So suck them this a one time and boom. It's a sneak away. Look around, see if there's any scientists sitting around. Get him out of here. Nope. So yeah, game's pretty awesome, man. I highly recommend it. Well, we're just passing through. Damn. In that case, let's get the hell out of here. Ooh.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Contact lost. Going to alert
Start
status.
talking.
Damn right, I'm pretty good. Not even worth it.
That area
What the hell am I supposed to do? What am I missing? I'm here, right? I think I gotta wipe everybody out.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
You can stay vigilant enough, homie.
Start talking.
Nah, you are. Don't want you part of my crew.
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Commandante. He's inside the boathouse.
Oh, he has some rations for me. Good man. Creek!
Stay away from me, bastard! Don't touch me! Get away!
¿Quién es?
Eche!
No way.
What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead.
Rude.
They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes
Smooth.
you all right. Relax. I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
Hot.
How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay.
too.
We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did
Chile.
in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang.
Da
Must be
Nang.
something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen a big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade.
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there. I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it. All right.
This was our last hideout. The final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
Sorry, I'm trying to get some things prepped.
Monster.
Y mi viejo.
It's hard being a pimp, man.
Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought